Yeah, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had a cafe latte girl I would call her. I wish I was like Otto All-in-Wallin, the pound for pound #1 at oil drilling. You're not doing no oil drilling tonight? I said, you're not doing no oil drilling tonight? You're not doing no oil drilling tonight? I wish I was doing some oil drilling tonight. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and donate to the Triple B Base Boxing Basement, best channel on YouTube. Yes, what's happening, Triple B right here. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, bloody blah blah. Share, man. Share things if you like what you're hearing, right? On your media and that. If it's a Sonny Edwards video, then put it on his Twitter and laugh at him. Yeah? He's shook, man, Sonny. But this is not Sonny video. This is about Tyan Booth. TYFL is back after 2 months now. Actually, could be about Tyan Booth because. Did he grass? We'll get on to that later. Let's just talk about the return of the Mac. Yes, so my boy. Yeah, he came back and did quite a nice video. You know, like I said, just explaining, interacting. He got nice, quite a good number of super chats. Even the Triple B gave one, even though he's down bad on his luck because he's been shadow banned. You know, I don't make a lot of money from this, but I keep going, man, because that's what you do if you're strong. Yeah, take the hits. I was demonetized for 6 months. Had 2 channels banned. Yeah, I've had 4 strikes, but man keeps on fighting. Anyway, and Tyan does too, and he's back. And Tyan is back in the game. And yeah, so from what he said, there are many theories, right? I mean, it was quite worrying because Wikipedia was changed to was a YouTuber, and blind he'd gone. No one had spotted him. Yeah. Except this triple nonce, triple Venables, who like is very unreliable, and he's a deluded fantasist, basically. An utterly deluded human being. Yeah, but he said, "Oh, I've seen him in the gym." Oh, and Dom Ingle, who like is is like he's his best mate with Don Ingle. He's never boxed in his life. You can tell when you see him on the bag, right? And and he anyway, he's in prison. Yeah. For some dirty crime up in Liverpool, including rail tracks and bricks. So, but yeah, he told me Tyan only trains at night. I mean, whatever, man. Well, that was convenient. No one could see him. I honestly thought, right, hang on, man. If this guy really is triple Venables, then who knows what he's capable of. He's getting all upset, and he's one of those sociopathic, self-obsessed narcissists that gets who's the victim, and when things doesn't go as he blames the other person. He's a really creepy guy. No friends. I'll get up to him later, man. But it's very odd, isn't it? The situation. Very odd situation. Things are coming together, but things don't fit. So anyway, Tyan is alive, like Gordon. Flash Gordon's alive. Gordon's alive. Tyan's alive. Yeah, and it's good to see him back. Like as I said, I'm from old school. I watched from the first video. When he used to do just that, put together like little 50-minute vids and slay people. And he invented some great characters. I think they're lost in footage. AKA Skins, the Black Skeleton, the White Skeleton, the Black Quitter, the Black Libya. Yeah. But anyway, he doesn't really do this anymore. He just does the lives, and that's okay. He makes money from it. But yeah. I mean, it's a matter of organisation, and sometimes I ain't organised at the best of times, but. He definitely could have made a lot more money, but it doesn't matter. So he got nicked, right? He got nicked by the police for, I don't know what the exact charge is. I didn't catch it, but something to do with, I don't know. So it's only the stuff he said on his video about Coogan's child or whatever, right? Which is quite clearly not serious. Yeah. I mean, as if you can get a charge for that. I mean, it's just fucking joke. And he even said himself, Tiny was there saying, "Well, what do you think? Do you like little kids?" No comment. Good. He should no comment everything, man. There's nothing there. There's no possible charge there. This is what police do a lot when they're bored and they have some member of the public approach them and grass basically. And if they think they can have an interesting interview, they'll put them in. They're bored. They don't want to investigate burglaries. They want something to talk about. Like Tyan himself said, the police see him in the streets and say, oh, we like your videos, and give him big ups. So what do you know about that? So the police want to drag him in so they can intimidate him. Say, oh, we had that Tyan Booth. Oh, he wasn't so big when he was us, and the Sarge was asking him questions. Mugs, police, the Illuminati beast, man. The robot for the elitists, man. The golem. Anyway, so there's nothing there to risk. I don't even know what alleged charge they brought him in on. I mean, I don't know whether I don't even know whether they might have done that thing. What they do, the police, they're trying to, 'cause they're lazy, and also they've got enough to arrest you. They'll say, oh, we come in for a little chat. Right? And what they're trying to do is catch people who have not got the nous to deal with it properly. They say, oh, it's just like a little chat in the pub. That's all we are. You're not under arrest, and they're real nice to you when you come in. And then there's one nice person. It's the cliches all there. One of them is nice, try and make you think he's on your side. The other one will be attacking you, yeah. And then so they're hoping you'll seek the comfort of the nice one, or you'll buckle under the pressure and spill the beans, and then spill something that will allow you to get nicked. And they lie as well. They do things that's unlawful. Yeah. Say stuff. They want told chubby, it's all right. You're not going to go to court and go to prison. Just tell us what happened. We'll just give you a caution, which they can't actually say at the beginning of the interview, right? And of course, this is when I was a youth, and I didn't really know how to handle it. I was like, oh, this happened. This guy said this, and so I gave him a slap. Yeah, and then I got nicked. You know what I'm saying? Because I was naive then, I had no idea. Now it's like no comment. Sorry, what's that? Let me think about it. Right, so you're no comment. Sorry. and you tempt them, so they carry on asking you questions. So you find out what they got on you, and then you leave. So I don't know whether he went in on one of those things. Because it doesn't sound. How could they have? I didn't watch all of the live, so they might have explained this, but it sounds like they're nothing to nick him on, to charge him with. So they just pulled him in. Probably said, "Oh, they come to his house, didn't they?" But they'll come to your house and say, "Look, we'd like you to come in and answer some questions. You're not required to, but it'll be a nice chat like in the pub, and they'll try and get his." His cooperation, and then trying to get him to admit to something. They're trying, because the stuff they can ask you, right? The police is not a court of law. They can ask you stuff in the police in an interview that they wouldn't be able to ask you in court, and insinuate stuff and stuff like that. And they will try and trip you up and get you to admit to something. And they're pathetic and they're stupid cops. But unfortunately, a lot of people, and I did when I was a youth, believed in the system. I thought it was fair. I thought it was real, man. And I say after, I say after Pope. I went into an interview with the Pope, yeah. I smoked a huge blunt. I smoked weed, and I was singing "Fuck the Police" as I went. I gave a no comment interview and left, stinking of weed. But I had nothing on me. They can do nothing. They know. It's fun to play with them. Bumper clots. They're all thick as well, most of them. Anyway, it's about Tyan Booth. He said he no comment to that, and they're clearly just trying to catch him out. So what'll happen is they'll often try and pull you on something when you haven't actually done anything. They know it's not an arrestable charge, but they fancy getting you in, and someone's made a complaint. Someone always has to make a complaint. The police watching his videos won't go, oh, should we pull him in? It's like, well, I don't know, man. No one's made a complaint. We don't have it. We can't just pull him in because of some little thing he said on a video that's clearly a joke. We need someone to make a complaint. So who complained? Well, obviously Coogan, Sonny Edwards, because he's a snake and a grass. Second nature for that vermin. He's done it so many times, including the Wellington estate. He grasses up his own brother and stitches up his own brother. He grasses up Daniel West flexing. Scumbag. I told him, come on the live, man. I told him to bucket. I helped him out. And let him go, but not now, because you keep on laughing at flexing. He keeps on grassing. He's a true scumbag, a real nasty bit of work, man. And he's going to get regulated, believe that, when the phone calls come out. Yeah. Anyway, but when the phone calls come out, they'll be like, well, that's technically a charge there. But unless someone complains, nothing will happen. And I'm not grass. I'm not like Sonny. I wouldn't like to be like that scumbag. I just rinse him, man, and reveal the reality of the situation. Right? So obviously it would have been Sonny Edwards, because he hates Tyan. He tried to stitch him up by going, oh, they live amongst us, Tyan is a nonce and all this stuff. He put it all over his Twitter. No one would have heard about this pathetic small little you know, joke. And yeah, it's a bit, you know, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say something like that, and it's a bit off colour, right? But someone kind of egged them on a bit, yeah, and it's quite clearly a joke, you know. If it's a bad taste joke, so what? People take bad taste joke all the time, man. Comedians, man, they don't nick, do they? They don't get nicked. What's the difference then? Yeah, right. Anyway, so you know, so Sonny would have definitely grasped. Coogan, most probably. Well, it's his daughter. He was pissed off. Fair, you know. I mean, like I said, everyone knows it's the worst you can say is it's a bad taste, off-color joke you shouldn't have made. It's quite clearly not real. Any person that's into kids that I know on YouTube is the triple nonce, the triple R. Why? Because he goes out and takes pictures, films underage girls in fairs, and makes creepy comments about them. He makes creepy comments about his own sister, I was told. He and the other one, yeah, I seen this video of him. He's walking on the street, and this poor 14-year-old blonde girl comes out. You can see she's underage, and he starts making creepy comments. She's like scared. He's a wrong un. You know, and if the triple venables thing is true, well then you don't need to know more about that. Anyway, so yeah, so yeah, Sonny Edwards and Coogan would have complained. I don't know who else, but certainly those two. So they pulled him in. Oh, we've got a complaint against you. You know, I once had someone grass me for someone I'd written on Facebook, right? I don't have Facebook no more. I don't do no social media. I got for the actual Triple B show. Yeah, I do Insta and what's it called, Twitter, but I don't even know FB, and I don't do any personal stuff. Don't do it. Get off it. Yeah, that's my advice. And otherwise, they just know what you do. They use it to nick people all the time. They love it. They love Facebook, and not to mention all the information they got on you. Forget about it. Which they use illegally, by the way, and they've even been nicked for that. But what happens? Oh, a little fine. That's it. Carry on doing what they're doing. They record you all the time. Yeah, Facebook. I think Facebook. Zuckerberg admitted it, didn't he? And he's got a tape all over his computer, right? All over the mic, all over the webcam, because he knows they're recording you. Yeah, the CIA or FBI even admitted that they'd hacked Samsung. I think Samsung TV, so they could, the ones that had cameras and stuff like that, and interactive stuff like that, they could record people in their own homes. So they admitted that. Yeah, so there you go. Right. Anyway. Yeah, some little grass. I was just having a bit of a back and forth, a bit of a push and a pull, like Frotchan Groves on Facebook. Yeah, some little grass. It was nuts. I said, "What about this? You did?" And it was basically something not very creepy. Yeah, he run to the police. I got pulled in. No, that's the usual thing. You can come in. No, I wasn't arrested. So, you come in. I always do it. You know why I do it? Some people just leave it, and then basically they start to ask you. They ask people that they know are a bit naive to come in for a little chat off record. Oh, we're just gonna have a nice little chat, when they know they haven't got enough on you, and so they want to incriminate you, right? So but I go in, right, because I have a laugh. Now I like to mug them off and laugh at them. B, and give no comment. But I also like to give a bit more flavour. I go, no, you know what, at this point, also, I don't think I'm gonna make any comment. I might make a statement later though, a full statement if you're lucky. Next question. You play with them, they're thick, and it's fun after a bit. Once you lose your fear of them idiots, right, and you know the law, you're alright, man. I ain't no naive 17-year-old no more. Anyway, yeah, the Facebook. So this was grass, and I was pulled in, and there was just nothing there. I was like, "You joking? Is this you?" Some tweet or something. I looked at it. I turned it around so it's the wrong way around, so I can see I'm looking at it upside down. I can read everything upside down, actually. I've read statements in the police interview room. I can read the statements, yeah? When it's upside down, so I read exactly what someone said against me. It's a good skill, to be honest with you. And I put it upside down, and I'm like, oh. I put it sideways, and I go, yeah, no comment. Just to play with them, idiots. So hopefully... it's still stressful, especially at the beginning. And Tyan obviously went through quite a lot of stress. He said himself he lost a lot of weight. He looks a lot better for it, man. He looks 10 years younger, bro. He looks well, man. He also got some. He did some oil drilling. Well, technically he's mixed, so I don't know if oil drilling is the right word, but yeah, he said he didn't like it. But yeah, that's the first one. So he did some oil drilling. But yeah, back to the grass. So this guy grass, and I was just like. I could have just sat here and rinsed and told them. There was stuff where I was talking about you're wrong, and because he had a little liking for girls that are too young, and that was one of the things I said. I said you're wrong, and I wasn't on your Rogan, right? And other stuff like that. How can you go to police and complain? Oh, this guy's speaking bad about me. He said I was into underage girls. I'd be like, I bet he. I don't think he showed him that one. He just showed it. I know. I did call him a nonce, to be honest. But he didn't. He left out the one where actually specifically made some remarks about. So like you know, you got to understand the game, and this is what, you know. As I said, you need to learn about law because they don't teach you. Okay, but you may not know it. So back to Tyan, as the triple stalker calls him. So I'll talk to Triple Stock. He was crying and then the comments. Oh, look, let's just squash this beef. Let's enjoy the cult king Tyan is back. No. It ain't no beef anyway. It's me slapping you about deservedly for making a disgusting accusation, which not only was clearly untrue, there was no foundation for. You pathetic, bitter, overweight. And he grasses. Admit it. He grasses all the comments that are negative. Anyway, forget about it. So Tyan was having a nice chat, getting a super chat to him. It's good to see him back. Yeah, but he said he was a bit shaken up by the whole thing, and I understand that, man. And especially when you're on your own. When you're on your own, really, and you haven't got that many family. You don't have any family backing you or supporting you, or, you know, maybe a wife or something like that. You know, it can be quite hard, you know. And Tyan's, I don't mean this in a bad way, of course, but he's a bit of a loner. I don't really trust people. And he ain't got good family. He don't really get on with the family, right, does he? And his dad's brown bread anyway, so from what I understand. But and his gay uncle's gone as well. R.I.P. the gay uncle. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. the batty uncle. Yeah. So and it gets very lonesome. You live on your own. You know. The walls close in a bit on you, you know, and you doubt yourself. But it's tough, man. I've been there. Yeah, I've done a couple of, you know, holidays behind door, you know, behind door. But and you know, I could have got out of them if I was young. I didn't know what I was doing, you know. I hadn't hit the law yet by then. I hadn't done the law course by then, so I didn't know. You know, I didn't know. And I've trusted the system. How could you be so stupid? I asked myself. I go back to myself and slap myself. I could have probably swerved them 2 charges, you know. But then the police, right? You got to understand, they're not looking for justice. Never, like protected Jimmy Savile over and over again, and the CPS did as well. Which Keir Starmer, the head of the Labour, was head of. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that the BBC protected him. Yeah, and they don't mind nicking, right? Innocent people like Colin Stagg, who they set up, Barry Bulsara, aka Barry George, aka allegedly Freddie Mercury's cousin. He was lying. He was just a local fantasist weirdo, and they nicked him. Done 8 years. Did he get any compensation? No, 0, nothing. Imagine you lose 8 years of your life. I've been accused of a murder of a woman, and then you ain't done nothing. Not a thing. We all know why she got murdered. If you know, you know. Don't know. She was making a documentary, wasn't she? On stuff that happened in the BBC, including Savile and his pals. Yeah, funny that happened to a few guys in the industry. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, they'll fit you up, man, for anything. You know, they'll lie, they'll do illegal things in interviews, they'll get away with whatever they want. And you know what? With police, you've only got. I think you've only got 6 months to complain against them. Otherwise, there's different rules for them, man. You know, if someone commits a fraud against you, it doesn't matter what type, you can bring it up. I don't think there's a limit of the statute of limitations or whatever it's called. I'm not sure. I need to check that, but or certainly if there is, it's very long. And same as but the police, if they've done a wrong to you, right? You've only got 6 months, I think, to complain about it. What happens if you've been sent to prison? What happens if you're in Barry Bulsara? You can't do anything. It took 8 years. 8.5, I think it was. You know, it's sickening, man. Yeah. Sickening. So, good to have time back. That's what I'm talking about. I hope he stays off the creepy stuff anyway. You know, I mean, the crack hole thing, come on, man. Even I was like, come on, Black Light. And the Omegle thing, I understand, right? He's getting bored of boxing is a niche world, and you're getting a bit bored, and you know, trying that, but you know, you got to have some kind of, you got to have at some point, you got to do what's right, man. And I don't think he's religious. I mean, you know, it helps if you have a Christian belief behind you. He studied the religious studies, right? But I think he lost his belief. But all the biblical predictions are coming true. They're all coming true. That's why I became a Christian. The red pill, when I saw about what's really happening in the world and what's happening there, brought me to the God pill. I realized, man, all these things that have been predicted are coming true. Some of them are very specific, like the Reformation of Israel and the Euphrates River drying up. The third temple will come on. Some of them are like, oh, man will be man, woman will be woman, men will wear dresses, all that kind of thing, and all these. And then there's more abstract ones. I've talked about this recently in the video. And this is, so yeah. I mean, it's not for me to suggest Tyan what to do in this channel, but he was at his most popular, yeah, when he was rinsing out, the boxes and all that. I would say go back to, whatever, man. I would like to see him go back to dropping a couple of videos a week, I need to get like 100k views on some of them, man. Yeah, if 1,000 views is about 250, right? So what's that? 100,000, 250 per video. That's quite nice. And then you get and a live week, being a bit more organized. I've smashed things out so I got remonetized, and it feels good too, even though I'm not getting very much money because I've been double teabagged or whatever, double shadow banned. Yeah. Anyway, look. So I say, yeah, Tyan, good to have you back, blood. I look forward to it. I actually stayed and listened to a lot of the old lives. The live. He looks in better shape. He's meant to be fighting some guy. I guess he'll be getting in about a month. I guess he'll be getting on that tip, selling tickets, and they've probably done him real well to take a couple of months off. And he was saying in the chat, "Oh, and what is it still going on? It's the same as when I left." Well, it's only been 2 months, blood. And actually, I wasn't rinsing out triple bumper clot then, because he actually mentioned that because at the time he was behaving, and then he stepped out of line, and he had to be regulated in style. Anyway, peace in the Middle East, folks. Enough on this thing.